Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Christmas 2021. This is Red Silvers, and today I am playing a seed of Mario Brothers 3 Randomizer. The reason I chose this one to play is because out of all the randomizers that we play for Let's Racing Time, this is one of my favorite ones to do, even though it's kind of chaotic compared to some of the other stuff. There's not a lot of preparing you can do for this one, you just kind of get stuck with it. So, this is the flag set that Let's Racing Time does, which is kind of unique, I think. I'm going to kind of go over some of that as we go. So, the world order is randomized, although I didn't get that. And this is a very weird layout because there's two locked doors blocking a mushroom house over there that we're probably not going to go do. So first thing you can see is all the levels, all the stages are hands. Let's go ahead and go into a fortress because that's going to be required. I made it so Mario is going to be this blue color. You can change that in the randomizer. I think when McLean makes seeds or some of the guys, they like to do it where your color is a random color, but I kind of like my colors. You get some interesting enemy combinations. Like it seems like the ghosts and the hot fists and the dry bones tend to get shuffled within each other. So the all levels being hand traps is a thing McLean did with the first seed that he made. And the nice thing with that is like you can sometimes skip stages like that. If the hand doesn't grab you, you're all set. And I think we kind of kept that as like a way to keep the races shorter instead of like trying to clear the whole game. You're mainly doing fortresses. And the first time that they ran it, they actually mixed the fortresses in with the hand traps, so all the fortress stages that unlock stuff were also hidden, which could be interesting. They didn't do those. Like, see, we can skip most of this stage now because we don't need to go do anything on that upper part. I could go get lives, I guess, if I really wanted to get them from that spade. But another thing is that the airship stages are not shuffled, or not, they're shuffled, but they're not scrollers. Which makes some stages really easy, and there's a couple that it kind of messes you up because you're used to the stage moving at a certain speed, which makes the projectiles work a certain way. So I thought this is the level 1 airship, because the airships are shuffled as well. But the way that it works with the randomizer is like the Koopaling that you'll fight is the one that'll be for that world, so this would have been Larry anyway. But the room you fight him in is linked to whatever airship you happen to be in. So this is a bad example, but I'll show you when we get to one that's more randomized. Also, because it's a randomizer, let's see what we have here. Well, I'm not going to hit the A button because I don't speak Spanish. Sorry, guys. And we have a music box. That's odd, but could potentially be useful. So now we're in World 5 here, but you can see it says World 2 in the bottom left corner. And this is going to make a bridge, so let's do this stage. Normally you wouldn't even do the castle that makes the bridge on this section of the map, but got this World 4 fortress. So one of the things that we did is we did make it so that the power-ups that come out of blocks are... that's a really bad place for you. But the power-up blocks still drop the item that should be in that block. That was kind of a consensus that we came to, just experimenting. Come on, Hotfoots. Come on. Thank you. One thing about this randomizer is there's so many levels where you're used to just plowing through it a certain way that you can't do because just the changing enemies change how you can move through the level. Yeah, there's a bridge. I'm gonna kind of attempt this one up, this mushroom house right here, which I'm gonna get a hand. I do like to have power-ups. Now see, this is another level. This is normally an auto-scroller. And I actually don't know if you were to do this level and get all the coins, which I can't do, but if you were to do it, would it still give you a white mushroom house? Goodbye. Well, I didn't want to do that stage again, but this is probably my least favorite auto-scroller level in the entire game. If it's not this one, then it would be 5-9. But we can skip all that shenanigans because we don't have to wait for the screen to speed up to us. Oh, actually, I guess there is a fire flower, so you could, in theory, get all the coins, but I'm not going to do that. But that might be something to science out sometime. Goodbye, random fire snake. Yeah, because usually when I do this stage, I get all the way to this point, and then here's the coins you can't get because you didn't bring a fire flower. But oh well. Let's see if we can get some goodies from the Toad House here. I'm not sure why that text isn't randomized, but frog suit, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna get to the pipe. I'm gonna get hands. Hands into hands into hands, as it may be. There's a lot of World 6 going on in this World 5 that's actually a World 2. Same level again. Now, this is what, 6-3? Or 6-2? One of those two. And again, the stage not being an auto-scroller kind of messes with the way that you flow through the level. Which can be a little disorienting for me. Not necessarily any more disorienting than the whole, like, oh, you can't go this way now because this Goomba is now a fire snake, but, you know. Tis what it is. Oh, and Spade, let's see. That's worth going back for. This stage right here is actually a good example of why we did the items the way we did, because this is a stage that can be a real pain in the butt if you don't happen to have Fuzzy Beetles or Koopas spawning. Lots of shoe goombas here. Yeah, let's go get. Let's see if we can get anything good from this. It's all random stuff. The pattern's completely random. And what item you get aren't necessarily what it says you're going to get, so. Oh, Sludge Brothers. These guys can be really interesting on a screen like this because they just go up, they don't come down. And you gotta kind of sneak in underneath them. And then you, of course, you gotta jump and break the block, but you don't want to jump too early. There we go. They'll come right back down. They don't care. P-Wing! Excellent. So I could go try and deal with that guy. Well, there's only one stage. Actually, let's try and get all the coins in this stage and see if we can get a white mushroom house, just to see what would happen. If I don't die. Of course, now I'm going to get the hand luck. Bob the Elder likes to complain that the hands might as well not be hands because you can't... He has the worst luck with them. Alright, goodbye. 1 up. Definitely was not expecting a fire snake there. And yeah, sometimes it just be like that with the hands. I swear that the 1-up blocks feel off. Okay, get rid of you. I don't know if I can get this one up here because, yeah, I don't have a tail. Oh. I really would prefer not to actually do this level, but now the game's just... I'm doing all this to try and go get a power-up that might not even be worth doing. I am good at video games. I forgot that guy was going to be a fire snake and it got way up in his business. Yeah, see, I gotta kind of, as Buttface would say, I have to juke him out. Okay. You can say a boomerang, brother. That works for me. But yeah, big shout outs to the Let's Racing Time guys. You can get a White Mushroom House. That's cool. What's it actually going to be, though? Oh, it was a P-Wing. I assume that gets randomized because the anchors get randomized into stuff. No! See, now he might be completely different this time. Or he could be exactly the same. I don't know what determines, like, what squares these are or what Hammer Brothers they are. Oof. Yeah, here, this is a little more manageable. The Hammer Brothers get shuffled in with themselves. That's a setting that you can set that's separate from other enemies. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so this pipe is going to take us somewhere on the map. The tower, the World 5 tower, works like a pipe, except you still have to do the stage. So where is this going to actually take us? So, here's the tower. In order to use the tower, you have to go through the stage, and the tower will take you to the bottom. So you're actually going to climb up to the bottom of the world. There is a lot of hands here. Let's see. Let's do this first. Ah. Alright, can we go through 3? Probably not. Hello, 1-6. Hello, Fire Snake. Yeah, I'm curious exactly how the enemies get randomized in this. Come here. Thank you. We did have an option that would put some of the like bonus stages into the game that weren't actually in the game that are on the cart, but we chose not to do that because a lot of them weren't really super interesting. Or they were worth seeing like once, but not every single race. Oh hey, let's get a power up at the end of this stage. This stage is actually a hand trap. And it's a star. Well, you got an item now. Let's get you. Ah! Get out of here. Music box, no. Also, that tower that I was pointing out might not actually be the tower to go back down. It might just take you to one of these other pipes, because it's a weird, finicky thing. I don't even know what that castle up there would be guarding, but we're not going to have to worry about it. The power-up supply is not great right now. Let's see what we got here. This is a ship that sometimes is a pain without the auto-scrolling. It was either 6 or 7, I want to say. Oh, this is 7. We're going to be fighting a Roy in this stage, but it'll be in Ludwig's room. The one that always gets messed up with that shuffle is Lemmy. I mean, Roy has the jump. You can randomize who does the stomp effect, but we kind of thought that was a bit too much. You could randomize the hit points, the coupoling, same thing. This is kind of like, no, let's keep this a little more consistent. Oh, a Tanuki suit. I will always take a Tanuki suit. And welcome to Randomizer Hell right here. Because we don't know where any of these pipes go. 7 and 8 in particular are really crazy like that. Lots of frog suits today. Well, here's Castle. Let's do Castle. Yep, Hotfoots and Dry Bones got shuffled again. That's kind of one of the randomizations that I wish was shuffled a bit more, because you get some really obnoxious places with those Hotfoots. Oh, whatever. Run! I don't actually know if the Boom Boom shuffle, come to think of it. Hello, N Spade. Well, there's a sun level that is not going to have the sun. The sun and the boss bass are the fun enemies in this randomizer, because you never know where they're going to show up, and they can dramatically change the level. And I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen one of them yet. No, then it was up. Okay. Oh, I got a hammer. That could be interesting. The hammer can actually break locks, which can sometimes be beneficial. Like if you get to the end of the stage, like let's say I get to the end of World 7 here, And there's a locked door, and I don't want to have to go backtrack and try and figure out where the castle was. Gosh, I could bypass that. We'll just do this. He's going to have an item. Plus, there's a pipe behind him, so that's kind of what my thought process here is. I thought I was faster at that. I swear these fireballs are like way crazy accurate. Oh, not the pipe. Oh my gosh. Okay, get you out of the way. There's a lot of fireballs all at once there. All that for a star. The star is definitely a power-up I should be using more of, but I have a tendency to hoard power-ups. Oh, see? Imagine if instead of this being a bridge, it was a lock. This would be perfect. But it's not a lock, so it's not perfect. It's shenanigans. This is going to be another star. No, it's a cloud, which is actually more useless because all this. I could use it to get past a fortress, but typically you actually want to play the fortresses. Oh, there's the sun. I don't know why, but it always amuses me when you get one of the big levels, but you have like the tiny enemies. Well, if I go up this vine and go to the item room. Hello? That bullet bill just decided it wasn't going to come anymore. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, now you want to work, bullet bill. Anyway, if I go up into this item room, when I come out, the sun might be gone. Tanuki! Not that that would have been a terrible stage to have a sun in, but... So right now I'm basically looking for the castle that's gonna unlock the bridge to the fortress. It's probably you right there, because I think that's the only other castle I've seen. Munchers! Depending on how the enemies shuffle, that could mean there's a number of munchers. Also, I saw that chain chomp that was not on a leash, and that was scary. Excuse me. I mean, if they're going to give me easy to get one-ups like that, I might as well take them. It is interesting to see some of these stages, how... Oh, we're going to get all hands now, huh? I don't actually know if you can kill the chain chomps as to the Tanuki Mario. And because of pallets, here's the yellow Koopa Troopa that you never see in the vanilla game. And the Paragoombas had different color wings you don't normally see either. Why is there a hole in the boat? Well, it's gone now. See, this is... Excuse you. Well... These stages are less obnoxious as a not auto-scroller, because they kind of aren't meant for you to just come and go barreling through them. So a lot of the stuff there is timed. So a big thing with this flagset is just, hello, another end spade. We're just getting you guys in spades. Okay. 20 was up here. I think I got a P-Wing from that just now. There are a couple of fortress stages in particular where P-Wings seem to be the thing. Oh, let's do the spade while we're right here. I've been ignoring them. Oh. I'm not very good at those, so whatever. What do we got now? This is the World 6 castle, and we're going to have Ludwig in this one, which is a big flat room, which is actually not terrible. I don't think you can go back there for, like, the background elements that you wouldn't normally even see in a castle stage. Yeah, see, you're not going to be quite as Mr. Hoppy. You're still going to be hopping around, but it's not going to be like in some rooms. Because normally Lemmy's here and he has a flat room because he's riding around on a ball. What message do we have now? Look, boss, the plane! The plane! I've never actually seen the movie that that's in reference to. Bring me a shrubbery and I may give her back. Well, apparently we're looking for a shrubbery in the desert. Oh, hello, coin ship. Ah, this is one of those fortresses. Roadcraft the fortress, I like to call this one, because of all the lava. Yeah, see, that fireball always gets me. Hello, Mr. Boo. I just love the attention to detail that this room had lava in it for no real reason other than that the rest of the fortress had lava in it. Oh, there was a toad house I could have gone to down below, too. This is a stage I'd almost never play the vanilla route, because it has the secret room you can fly to. So normally when I'm playing this on a non-randomizer, I don't do all this, because why deal with this bullocks when you can just go through a pipe and skip half of it? Ah. Let's go grab that. Or at least attempt it. See, this is another one of those levels you can get in a really easy rhythm in on vanilla, but here, like, just one enemy being different can really mess you up. So, bomb in the sky? You're making it too hard for the kids. Might as well try this too. I haven't had any luck with them yet, but who knows. I'm going to get the mix of Machamucha. I might as well at least get the right version of it. Hello, coin ship. I'm not going to go all ham sandwich on this, but this not being an auto-scroller is kind of a fun one. Don't forget the one-up. Oh, well, I still got the one-up, and now he's going to be a normal hammer brother. Oh, no! I do not want to shuffleize this stage. I will take the the hit. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, game, why are you doing this to me? Like, I'm sure that stage is doable, I just don't want to deal with the shenanigans. If I can help it. Well, I got lots of fire flowers, let's... Oh, good, because that was a fire bro. And he had a P-Wing, so it was worth doing. This castle shows up a lot in weird places, and the enemy swap with the fortresses that I mentioned before can make this one kind of tricky, because you come up here. And sometimes that guy just doesn't want to come off, or sometimes he's a boo, and he's like, "Hi, how are you?" Well, let's do it. Nope, I'm not going to make it to him in time. I did it one time on the randomizer, on the stream with Let's Racing Time, and that was pretty cool. So I guess while I'm here recording this for Christmas, I might as well give a big shout out to all the guys at Let's Racing Time. McLean, Dan, Raz, Not a Butt Face, Not a Girl Face, Destel, Golbees, Torgo, Titan, Lord Enigma, all those guys. If I missed one of you, I'm sorry. No slight intended there. But also give a shout out to everybody at Bad RNG, which is the group that I play Final Fantasy XIV with on Sargatanis server. I think Sargatanis is how you say it. On good old Sarg. Like Gare, McDowell, Simon, Alarin, Ran, Blank, a bunch of you guys, same thing. Any names I'm leaving out, no disrespect meant, it's just there's a lot of names. Hope everybody's having good holidays. I'm hoarding items again, by the way. Some of them aren't even useful like that. That mushroom wasn't even useful. Yeah, that's the thing. Normally you could just safely slide through there, but not always on the randomizer. Can I get the star? The star, Jimmy, the star! I'm intimately familiar with that sprite right now because I made ornaments, and the ornaments were perler ornaments, and they were Mario 3 inspired. So I have made that star maybe like 10 times. Music box? Nobody wants a music box. Or we're gonna have a World 2. No, or is this World 3? Ow. Yeah, so this one's also a flat room, because this is normally where Wendy is, but Wendy's not here, so... we're gonna get some Wendy and Larry in some weird places. Wendy and Lemmy in some weird places. We got Wendy, we got Lemmy, and we got Iggy left to do. Another P-Wing. That was a lot of skipping, so let's hope we don't die to this Hammer Brothers so I can actually stay ahead of all of that skipping. Hammer, please don't hurt him. I could have used a hammer in the last map and went to the area that normally has the warp whistle. You're not going to get any warp whistles with this flag, but there could have been random items there. But instead I'm hoarding useful stuff like frog suits aplenty. Could always break the rock and see what's in the pipe, but... ah, Karibo shoe level that will probably not have any Karibo shoe. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So at this point, I'm not sure what flags he would change if we were going to like refine this. Although we have gone through a couple of attempts to change the flags around, but I think for the way that we do it, having the hand stages is kind of nice because it does give it a little bit of randomization. Oh, Fire Brothers, why? We'll get... nope. I was going to say, get that guy and we can deal with the rest, but... so I think he's still going to be a Fire Brother if I come up here. He's not. I wasn't sure if it was just straight up random or if it was like, okay, the map that they're on changes it, or maybe it's a specific brother. I don't know. Oh gosh. Another hammer. Well, I have what, 3 hammers? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, this is going to be a P-Wing stage if I don't get this on this try, which I'm not going to. This is very much a P-Wing stage. Oh, now you're Fire Brother again. So it was because this was the other Hammer Brother that was on the map. Excuse you? Is this just going to be my life now? The game has taken me hostage. Oh, this is silly. Oh my goodness. So I couldn't do anything about that. I felt like I could use an item before I went into the stage again. That was just silly. But yeah, this stage, this one I've got to P-wing it. The randomizer just, oop, well, I got ahead anyway, but this is one that the randomizer makes really obnoxious sometimes. Doesn't seem too different from vanilla this time, but see, I don't know why there's this randomly, like, some of the boos are like, I'm gonna chill on the floor, and then they don't. He kind of was for a minute and then changed. Some of the hot foots don't behave right. I was gonna say, if that doesn't break that lock, we have hammers so we can break the lock. I'm forgetting where stuff is. There we go. Oh. Well, I can finish that next time, but it hasn't given me anything super useful. Hammers up the wazoo. There's another one I think, like, you could get. It could be a kind of a pain in the butt if you don't get a Tanuki suit from as a guaranteed drop here. Oh, almost on the first try. Could have been worse. There's that other bridge. I wasn't sure if it was going to open a bridge here or not, but a bridge over troubled water. Hello, level 2. Flying through airship stages might be one of the silliest things. Hello, Mr. I'm in riding around in midair. Yeah, he gets spunky because of the room shape sometimes. Ouch. I was waiting for it. Oh, boy. Oh, there's an anchor. So the anchor does something random because the airships don't fly away. As part of them being not side-scrollers, they don't flee the map. I wonder what that anchor does. Well, I have a hammer too, so first let's see what we get here. What are you gonna be? Fire Brothers and Ice! No, 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 no. Well, I'm maxed out on items, so... Hammer! Clearly... Well, we'll do that. Yeah, we need to do this fortress to make the block. Hello, World 5 fortress. It's still odd that there was like so many fortresses in World 1, though. That's weird. Hello, 3-9. I saw that fish jump up from the bottom of the stage. That was shenanigans. And obviously, I think some of the water enemies all shuffle internally, because it would be weird if they didn't. You know, nobody wants to be running through like a sky level and have a blooper just hanging out there. P-Wing! Guys, I gotta go for the Mushroom House, but why? Let's just get World 4 over with in a World 4 airship. Hello, Iggy, in your own actual airship. We had a couple of those today, actually. So Wendy is the secret hardest coupling this time around, apparently. In the World 5 airship. This is what's going to happen. Oh, I love these little Messages. That's like the best part of doing these randomizers. Lot of P-Wings. So World 3 is one of those stages that can be really funky. This Hammer Brother might peace out. Like, I saw his buddy peace out. Like, he just jumped down through the floor like, goodbye. Yep, there he goes. You can get some really funny things with that sometimes. Hammer Brother's like, I have to go. My planet needs me. Yeah, I made that comment about the pyramid stage and not having Buzzy Beetles, but I'm starting to think that the Buzzy Beetles would have been there because they, one's upside down would have shuffled internally. Is what I'm thinking because I'm getting the spinies here the same way. I'm not sure on that. Come on, the star! I mean, I've had like less than 10 lives this entire time. Is this even Mario 3? I might regret that, but we'll see. Oh, that was just a mushroom. Okay. Oh, this can be a fun one when you don't have the auto-scrolling. Like, it's way less complicated of a level when you don't have the auto-scrolling. Yeah, like, this section feels like it just, like, is way quick. I'm hoarding items again. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. But there's a Hammer Brother suit, so let's cake that. You know, I didn't even check the pipe. Which could be silly, because in World 3, this pipe could be the pipe that I need. It was not the pipe. Oh no! I replaced a frog suit with the Hammer Brother suit with a frog suit. Why did I do that? I think this is the wrong pipe. I think this is the one I just took. It is. So the pipe I need is down there behind the lock. But guess what? I can deal with that. As I say, how silly would it be if I fought Boom Boom as a frog? And then that just didn't... I already didn't do that. So you know what? I don't even need to do this castle because I can just use hammer to go to this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these while I'm thinking of it, because they're not doing anything for me. Because this is gonna be the pipe. And this is Wendy. Let's bring a power up for the gauntlet. That won't really be a gauntlet because it's not an auto-scroller. Oh, I got up there and I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, so Wendy gets kind of funky in some of these rooms. But she's not going to be a problem. I'm really just using the star to use the star. It's okay, I've got 8 lives. One thing that I keep forgetting with Wendy is not to just, like, charge her right away, actually. You're going to throw her little ring right at the start. I would like to keep the power. Ah, bullet bill right in my booty. Yeah, like my inclination is to just like bum rush her, but you want to like give her a chance to get rid of the rings first. It's kind of the strategy that I'm learning. Why didn't you jump over me, Wendy? Is this power up a... Not necessarily that this would be great against Wendy, but having the extra hit would be. There we go. That's what I was trying to do before and failing miserably at. There we go. That was actually surprisingly more effective than I thought it would be. Oh my god. Okay, World 8 has got shenanigans sometimes. Why is this a... mixed in with the tanks? Like, no, I'm not complaining about this level. I'm just surprised that it's in with the tank shuffle. But I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna try this pipe first, just because my normal inclination to be the first one. And knowing how World 8 shuffles sometimes did not pay off. Yeah, World 8 is just as much of a pipe maze as 7 is sometimes. And there is a fortress hunt. Oh! This stage is still an auto-scroller. I guess it kinda has to be, maybe? I'm not gonna suicide, but I don't necessarily feel the urge to sit here and play this stage. Especially because I'm like, what is the fire chain gonna be? I didn't even see the fire chain. Okay. Okay, well, there's a lock. I could hammer it. Let's see what shenanigans I find. Hey, it's the World 8 castle. Okay. Since I'm big, I can go straight for the H door. I love racing this one with the Let's Racing Time guys because they never remember how this castle is laid out. And I do. Let's get my one up here. Nope. One more door. Yeah. Sweet. Getting that coin makes that so much faster. I said it makes it faster. Okay, let's pipe this out because we got to find the magic pipe that's going to take us to Bowser's castle. Well, we need to find all the fortresses, and they're all going to be in the dark stage. That's terrible. 3 bridges. Well, here is my nemesis. When it's an auto-score, this is the worst level in the game. Actually, no. There's other levels that are the worst. This is one of the hardest, though. This is definitely like the hardest auto-scroller in the game. No! Of course, I have P-Wings up the wazoo, and I have to do that, so... I'm gonna P-wing it and like it. Come on, Boom Boom. Ah! Okay, I was trying to play with him and kill him while being Crouchy Mario, and it didn't want to work, so whatever. No more Crouchy Mario. So that's one bridge over troubled waters. It's the Boo Beam Trap. Oh, thinking of that, I haven't even done Megamus this year. Ow. Hello, fire. Usually Octoprime does Megamus, and this year I did not participate at all. Oh gosh. No, no, no. Okay, well, there's still... Yeah, you. Oh! This is a fun level when it's not an auto-scroller. Because it's just a nice, jaunty breeze. Like, it's just the easiest thing. Well, that's our 3 bridges over troubled waters. Let's go take care of Bowser. No. I already got lost. There's literally been races where I've been tied with somebody for level 8, and then they beat it in half the time just because they got lucky. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Let's do this. Okay. This guy down here, sometimes he's a pain. He's a dry bones. Oh yay, I did the little glitch with the sound effect. Oh, why did I do that? It's okay, I still have tons of P-Wings. I don't need a P-Wing this stage, but why not? We hoarded all those items. Like, I've got, like 20 more items. Why not use them? Also, this isn't even normally the path that I take through Bowser's Castle, even though this is the shorter path. It's the harder one as far as like these rooms at the end go. Could I do the... might not have been the best placement to have him go through, but eh. I think we got this. Come on. Come on. Oh. There we go. And that's time. Not that I'm timing this, but sadly this message, it's random, it's changed, but it's not randomized. Which, I don't know, I feel like that would be fun to be randomized too, but... that seems more like a Peach letter note, but... it was a fun little Christmas video romp. So I think that these are changed to match the new world order. Let me see. Yeah, the title cards are they match the level the order that the worlds were actually in. Which is funny because it messes up the palettes and stuff. It's a white frog! And that is that Mario Randomizer C done. But just like vanilla game, after you've beaten the game, you do get the 28p wings, so that's fun to know. So that's my Christmas video for you this year. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, whether you're watching it on Christmas Day or just coming back to it later. Just remember, you guys are always the best audience. I know I haven't been super active on the YouTubes in 2021, what with the move. I do have a project that I'm in the middle of recording, but I'm not going to start... I'm going to say airing that one piecemeal. I want to get it kind of done before I start putting it out, but just know I've got that mystery project coming. I am still working on Final Fantasy VII. We're still going to have some good times. But definitely just been awkward since the move and playing Final Fantasy XIV. But even when I'm not active on my channel, you know, come check us out at Let's Racing Time. I've been a lot more active with them lately. So we can see you there next time. But as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.